didn't even test the music. I'm assuming it works. Let me test real quick.
You want to know how to find it.
That works. Oh, where's my alarm? All right, we should be live. Hey, everybody. Waiting on Chaz to come back in. He's going to pop back in. Hello, last show. That's right, last show of the year, Gary. Last show of the year. All right, let me hear you, Chad.
Hello, testing 1 2 3. Hello, hello.
That's
Much better.
One more time.
Testing 1 2 3. Hello, hello.
Much better. There you go. Well done, Chad.
Well, I unplugged the USB to the soundboard and replugged it in after I went out.
Plugged it back in. There you go, man. Sometimes it's all it takes. All right, guys. Welcome, everybody. We'll touch so in a minute here. Let's get everything set. Daryl, you okay?
I'm good.
Okay. Jesse, let me get the sound check on you, please.
Testing 1 2 3.
And
Should I
Chad,
slurp my coffee?
Yeah, go ahead.
Slurping coffee.
All right,
Testing
great.
1 2 3.
All right. Here we go. Jesse, keep an eye on that snag tag, will you? Check.
I sure will.
Okay. All right. I am recording. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1.
You want to know how to find it. Seek it out when they hide it. You know it's in the bag when it's an easy grab. Come on, take a chance now. So go, geocache. And if you need help, we're right there in a flash. If you got a question, just call in and ask. Uncover the stash on the Geocaching Podcast. The Geocaching Podcast.
Welcome, everyone. It is Wednesday. It's 8:30, which means that it is once again time for the Geocaching Podcast. My name is Scott Perks. We have Shorty Knits manning the phones, and please welcome to my virtual left, my co-host, Chaz. 427.
Howdy, y'all. Oh, what a year 2020 was with COVID and toilet paper as the theme.
Tonight's episode, 647, recorded live on December 30th, 2020, is the 2020 Geocaching Year in Review with our old friend Daryl W4. Hey, Daryl. Phone lines are open. Give us a call, 808-468-7924. That's 808-GOT-SWAG. And for you international callers, you can call us free via the web, via callinstudio.com/show/GCPC. But before that, Chad, first of all, it's our last show of the year, Chad.
Last show of the year. So
Last show of 2020. That 2020 sucks. Oh, yeah. How did I not wear my shirt today?
it's like I had to wear my shirt today.
I can wear it tomorrow. One more time. So so last show of the year. We gotta figure, you gotta have Daryl W4 on the show if it's a year in review one. So hi, Daryl.
Hello.
How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing well, and I'm very anxious for 2020 to be over.
Are you?
And for a better 2021.
Yes. All right, Daryl. Good to see you, buddy. Daryl will be with us the whole show, talking about the year in review. So, because when you talk about the year, you got to talk about Daryl. So before we do that, though, we got to talk about Patreon, Chad. Patreon, Chad. Okay, if this isn't the stamp of freaking approval, okay, on a GeoCoin, let me tell you what happened today. I'm in the car. Jesse and I are picking up dinner. Italian. It was fantastic, by the way. Picking up dinner. And I go, oh, I got an email from, I can't remember her name, the woman at the coin place. She sent me proofs for the coin, how they're going to look, and the 3D. She gave me like 3D versions of it, so you could see what's going to be 3D on the coins. Jesse, what was Jesse's comment? Jesse, what was your comment? Jesse's like,
What did I say?
That looks really cool. Right there.
Oh, yeah.
That is your stamp of approval right there. When Jesse goes, oh, that looks really freaking cool. Chad, it looks incredible.
Awesome.
Incredible. So, guys, again, I'm going to talk about this before I get into Patreon. The Patreon, we're going to have 2 coins, a coin for the public and a coin for patrons. Patrons, limited number of coins. Okay, limited number of coins, guys. 3 more patrons, Chad, this week, locked into the $10 tier, locked in their coin. Guys, if you are a patron and you're that kind of person who wants that limited edition coin, this is a really freaking cool coin. If you don't believe me, ask a patron. They saw the coins a couple of weeks ago because I gave them a preview of them, and they all were like, and then suddenly, boom, 5 more patrons joined the $10 tier last week. So if you want to get into that patron-only coin, you got to go to Patreon. Patreon, Chad. Patreon, you get extra audio, extra video, only available to our Patreon members. We have 2 new videos this week, just alone.
Yes,
So I
yes,
did
it
one
did.
today. Jesse and I opened up the right over there over her right shoulder. We got the stockings, the 2020 stockings.
Yeah, Scott got a gummy bear,
I got a gummy bear
and
coin,
and Jesse got a gingerbread man.
which not
No,
gonna lie,
Scott got
probably
the
I got
Scott
what?
got the gingerbread man. I got the zombie
Yeah.
Santa.
Oh, you got the zombie Santa, but he did get a Gumby one as well, right?
Yeah.
Or
Yes.
gummy bear.
The gummy
one.
bear. Yeah.
Not gonna lie, probably gonna be in the patron giveaway show next year. Not gonna lie. So if you thought it was good,
Not my zombie Santa.
probably gonna be in that next year.
So Jesse's keeping her zombie Santa.
Hey, also, Chad, this is coming to you, Dad. It's got to throw it in the mail. Oh, Chad Courtney for you. Oh, there's your address. I don't put your address there. There's Chad Courtney. That's coming. Sorry, Chad, I couldn't get to the post office today.
Don't worry about it.
But again, I had to wait. Your present came late, so I couldn't.
Yeah. I got a present from one of our listeners.
As did I. Kaboom! Look at that.
So I'm not messing up my beautiful hair.
I'll wear mine.
I'll put it on.
So we got these hats from MNerve. It's a Going Ape cap from MNerve. Thank you so much. I think he felt guilty because he sent Jesse the coin, and we were like, WTF.
There we go.
There you go. Nice. Chad, when you wear a baseball cap, you look like you're 9.
Do I? They don't fit my head. I got too big of a head.
Chad in a baseball cap just looks weird. It's like me without a baseball cap. No, you look adorable. Even.
So I wear them when I'm out caching and got the sun in my eyes and stuff. But other than that, I don't wear them because I look goofy.
So guys, patrons, extra audio, extra video. You get path tags, geocoins, stickers, anything in the shop. Dirt cheap. Chad, 2 new shirts added to the shop this week, by the way. I know you're hopping to it. You go to urbantreecanopy.com. All the stuff in the shop, dirt cheap.
Is there a Baby Yoda in there?
Not a Baby Yoda. You know what I just added today? I've never put in there a Geocaching Day t-shirt.
Oh,
It's in the car right now.
You were wearing a Baby Yoda shirt on the video that dropped this morning. I was like,
yeah, that's
I wonder, and I wonder if that's in. I was thinking to myself, I was like, I wonder if he put that in the shop.
No, that's on $6tees.com.
Okay.
But I got a Geocaching Day t-shirt, and Chad, I actually have it in the same font as geocaching. I actually found the same font they use and all that, so it's the same logo as geocaching, but it's Geocaching Day.
Awesome.
So, if you want to become a patron and get the geocoin, the sticker, the path tag, it's easy to do, guys. You go to patreon.com. But first, if you want to make a one-time payment to us, you can. PayPal.me. That's PayPal.me/the Geocaching Podcast. Whether it be $50 or $50 or $5 or whatever it is, go straight to the bills. We don't even see it, so we appreciate that very much. But if you want to become a patron and get all this extra goodness, you go to patreon.com, Chad. That's patreon.com/the Geocaching Podcast.
Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
Tonight's show is brought to you by Cachly. Cachly is an advanced geocaching app for iOS. It features powerful online and offline features, including filtered searches, offline maps, and offline saving of caches. Cachly has hundreds of advanced features that will make your geocaching experience just that much better. Get more info at Cachly.com. That's CACHLY.com.
And tonight we're also sponsored by Logwork. Logwork are the creators of the fantastic logbook, made with genuine Write in the Rain paper. The logbook designed for the micro containers of the present and future, geared towards the hider who would rather go caching than do cache maintenance. Find them at logwork.com, LOGWERK.com.
It's also brought to you by FTF Geocacher Magazine. FTF Geocacher is the magazine for geocachers written by geocachers. With 6 issues a year, FTF offers practical advice, hints and tips, cacher bios and milestones, geocaching events, trail tales, and all things geo-related. Find them at ftfgeocacher.com.
And by the Max Suds Body Company. Max Suds Body Company makes handmade bath and body products from all natural oils and butters. Items such as Poison Me Gone soap, itch spray, and 2-cent choices of bug spray are all great for outdoor enthusiasts like geocachers. At Max Suds Body, we have you covered from head to toe. Find them at maxsudsbody.com. That's MACSUDSBODY.com.
And by Practical Geocaching. Practical Geocaching sells utility items for geocaching. Our items are made in the USA, and we always provide free shipping. Find them at practicalgeocaching.com. That's PRACTICAL geocaching.com.
And by Arted Crafted. Arted Crafted creates unique geocaching themed tees and custom designs for you or your geocaching group. With adult sizes ranging from small to 5XL, if you have an idea for a shirt design and cannot find it, you've come to the right place. Please give us the opportunity to show you how we can enhance your caching experience with your own custom design. Visit us at artedcrafted.com. That's ARTEDCRAFTED.com.
And finally, buy pattags.com for all your swag and pattag needs. Visit our website to get creative help, to trade or log tags, or to purchase your own personalized pattags with over 41,000 tags to collect. Pattags.com is everything you need to start your pattag obsession. Visit them at pattags.com. That's PATHTAGS.com.
And as always, Chad, you can find links to our sponsors on our website or
in our show notes.
In our show notes, Chad. So Chad, I talked about Urban Tree Canopy, our store, 2 new shirts in the store. I talked about that. So Geocaching Day, Chad. Speaking of, the geocaching, brand new geocaching shirt that's in the store. Geocaching Day happened in 2020.
Wow.
Chad. Jesse, how was Geocaching Day?
Cold.
Daryl was not there. He did not make the trip this year. Did you
Nope.
go? Did you do any geocaching, Daryl, or is because you're? Could you not?
No, unfortunately, we had some emergency medical issues that kept us from doing much that weekend.
So no geocaching for you. Okay.
No geocaching. I had to even miss my show last week.
Oh, no. I did. Yeah, I did say you weren't on the show last week. I did see that. Yes.
Yep. Last minute, I'm texting Chris, telling him, "Yeah, I might not make the show." Yeah, no, I'm definitely not making the show.
So,
But it was a good one, and I'm sad to have missed it.
the show or geocaching day?
Both the show and geocaching day. Yeah, I was hoping at least to get my own cache or two, and I didn't even get that.
No. So we did, Jesse. We mainly focused on adventure labs this year, since we wanted to social distance and we worked on the ET. Excuse me, not the ET. We worked on the Lincoln Highway, Illinois route. We got 8 done, right? I think we got 8 virtuals done. That sound about right, Jess?
No, eight labs.
8 labs. I'm sorry.
8
labs.
adventures. Excuse me.
8 adventures.
8 adventures.
Or was it 7?
And they ranged from it was 8 total adventures, and they ranged from 5 to 10 locations per adventure.
Right. Except one had 5.
Yeah, that's what I said, between 5 and 10.
Oh, I said between 8 and 10. Excuse me.
Nope, 5 and
We
10.
also found 11 traditionals, 11 traditionals, 1 virtual, 6 puzzles. So we found a virtual chat.
We found a webcam too, but it wasn't a cache. It was actually where the virtual was.
What was?
The webcam.
Oh, yes.
It wasn't like a cache webcam, but there was a webcam where the virtual was. So we took our picture and put that in our log.
It was funny. With the Lincoln Highway. Every time we did a Lincoln Highway one, a lot of gazebo hides, Chad. That's what they were. A lot of gazebos, because the gazebo, off the Lincoln Highway, there's a gazebo and it's got like all the information about the Lincoln Highway.
Right.
Different towns had different stuff, and so it just seemed to be like a gazebo. I don't know if it's across the country, but in Illinois, it seems gazebo hides.
They were gazebos and murals.
Gazebos and murals. And what was nice was that like some of the gazebos actually had caches in them, or right there, so it was kind of nice.
Right.
So like I said, 11 traditionals, and then we did a bunch 6 puzzles, which I think were all
a lot of those were bonus
caches, the old good old bonus caches. So it was a good day. It was it turned out to a pretty good day. We think we had 78 finds. You can't go wrong with 78.
So yeah, I think I'm going to be starting a geocaching day. So the day before Christmas, the day before Christmas, I went out and did 3 sets of adventure labs, 2 puzzles, a virtual, and about 5 traditionals.
Wow.
So that was I think my second biggest caching day of the year.
And Daryl, you did none, right?
I did exactly 0.
Exactly 0.
No more, no less.
Okay. So also in the news, Chad. So did you see this? Did you watch Joshua's holiday special?
I haven't seen it yet.
Daryl, did you watch Joshua's holiday special?
I have not.
Jesse, did you watch Daryl's? Joshua.
I have.
Yes. So in the holiday special, Chad,
Mhm.
Joshua, the geocaching vlogger, or anybody who doesn't know, he actually remember how? Let me back up. About 3 weeks ago, we did a Pimp Your Cache show. Pimp Your Cache 2. Was it? I think it was 2 or 3. I think it was 2. Maybe it was 3. Actually,
No, it was 2.
2. So we did a Pimp Your Cache show. A little cacher called Tempered One from Southern Illinois called. Chad, do you remember the call?
I don't remember it, but I remember has a yard full of birdhouses. If I
Correct.
recall
It
correctly.
was the birdhouse one. Yes.
Okay.
And I remember she was saying how it's her mom's house and
No, her aunt.
her aunts, and no geocachers ever stay. They always like just go. So Josh was like, he calls me and he's like, you know what? I'm heading out to Kentucky, and I'm gonna go stop by the house. I'm like, all right, awesome, dude. He's like, I'm gonna bring her a present. I'm like, get out of town. So sure enough,
Awesome.
the video. He goes there. He shows us the yard. He brings her a present. It was awesome. He talked to her. It was great. So
And she was there too. The hider, the
Yeah,
the
was
the
there.
cache hider was there also at her aunt's house.
so let that be a lesson, kids. When I say it's Pimp Your Cache time, call up the show and pimp your cache. Why?
Exactly.
Because you may wind up in one of Joshua's videos, just like Tempered did. So how about that, Chad?
That's awesome.
How's that for that nice girl gets her cache put on Joshua's show, Joshua's holiday special, of all things. So it was really nice. It was a good. Joshua was a fantastic one. It was long. I'll give you that.
It was like 24 minutes or something,
It's a
wasn't
long
it?
video. I mean, it was like
Wow.
Jesse was driving and watching, and I had my phone, and I was just
Well, I was mostly listening.
watching.
But that was a lot longer than he gave me a spotlight for my cache in Brazil. it was like mine was like a 20-second excerpt.
Well, this wasn't the whole.
from-
She probably got about 3 minutes. I would say a good 3 minutes.
Yeah.
But no, it was great. So it's just
Oh, that's awesome.
what they see. This is what it tells you is, you know what, you got to call in when it's a pimpy show, man.
Exactly.
They're good. Also, we got sweet hats from M Nerve. That's also I want to say
Yeah.
we're going ape hats.
Oh yeah.
I haven't seen them in the chat room at all. I don't know. Yeah, so those are nice. Thank you to M Nerve. Jesse didn't get one, but Jesse got coins. So Daryl. So M Nerve, one of our listeners, sends Jesse these sweet coins. Jesse, show Daryl the coins. Check these out, Daryl. Insane. It sends me and Chad nothing. It sends us nothing. Like we're chopped liver.
Exactly.
Oh, I didn't know.
Well, did you expect any different? He knows the right people to butter up.
Jesse gets him in the queue quicker. Gets him in the queue fast. Yeah.
Right.
So
Hold on, I gotta
I'm
find
sorry.
the other
That's why you had it sitting right there. I'm sorry. You had it.
No,
Oh, you finally put it away
well, I had to clear off my desk because it was like overflowing with
with ferns.
with trackables. Well, now I can't find the other half.
Okay.
Here's one half of it anyway. Let me take it out of the
So
plastic.
show Daryl. Daryl, you've probably seen it before, Daryl. But I'm gonna show it to you.
I don't think I've seen that one yet.
Look at that thing. Look how huge.
Oh,
Yeah, they make some amazing coins over there.
Yeah. I mean, he sent it to her for free. Just like this.
Oh, here's the other half.
I don't know where in the mail. She gets these. And I'm like, oh, what?
So this was like the Washington Geocaching Association version of the Snag the Tag, right? And this was the piece that you would find in the wild,
Nice.
and then this was what you would claim. The
Yep.
oops,
Wow.
wrong side. The ticket. I mean, yeah, you know what I mean.
You get. Pretty nice, huh?
So
that's sweet.
That is
yeah,
awesome.
it was awesome.
So I guess he must have felt bad because me and Taz were ragging, so he got us hats. So, thank you for the hats, Em.
Yeah, definitely appreciate it.
That's awesome. We appreciate it. I don't know how you got my address. It's kind of creepy, but well done, sir. Well done.
Because we sent him stuff. He's a patron.
Also, congratulations to On a Boat. I don't even think he's even in the chat room. Supposedly, he's doing the Ohio Geocaching Festival. in 2021. I think it's June in 2021, and he got 300 will attends. And I think, does that make it a mega, Chad? Jesse's did I think, or Daryl, one of you, either.
Usually it's about 2/3 of 500 that they expect before they call it a mega.
Oh, so I think
the rules have changed since I last knew. The last time I talked to geocaching.com, it was you had to have 250 will attends.
Oh, so then he hit. Okay. So he hit it then.
Yeah, so he hit that, but they changed the rules a while back, and I'm not sure how it works now. Yeah, the first year is the question.
Oh, there he goes. He says, I'm here. It's not a mega yet. HQ has to approve it first. Don't get too excited. I'm not excited. I can't go. So.
I can't either.
You're hitting like baseball, right in the heart of baseball season. So yeah, I'm definitely out for that.
I was looking at the web page or the link for the 2020 Geo Woodstock one, and that one seemed like, I want to say it was up around 3,000.
Was it really 3,000?
So it might go giga.
That's crooked. That's in Canada, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
Let's see.
Like go giga. Canada might get their first giga.
We'll see.
Yeah. Okay. And then emails, Joe. We've got some emails. I know. Sorry, Daryl. For some reason, it's like the busiest week ever, and you're on the show. I'm even cutting it. Ed 302V8 and B Mars. I will get your emails next week, just because I want to spend more time with them, and obviously we are crunched for time here. So you guys will talk about your email next week. But first, we're going to talk Chihuahua Jill. Chad sent us an email. She says, I was hoping you could answer a question I've had about trackables. I've heard people on several podcasts say that they have a bunch of unactivated trackables, and I wonder why they wouldn't activate them immediately. I always activate mine as soon as I receive them. It's part of the fun of getting the trackable. I always put everything in my collection. Any that I have released have gone missing. I understand you might be saving a couple for trading them for events like the Happy Holidays mission, or maybe it's just out of laziness. What do you guys think?
Laziness.
Jesse, I think, is laziness.
Oh, total laziness.
So I collect them up. I've said it on the show before. I collect mine up, and then once a year I'll sit down.
Yes.
And I'll sit down and go through and register them all. So for all those who have sent me stuff, I'm sorry.
I'm a register guy. I register mine. We just got these in the mail the other day, the 2020 Fire ones. Mine's already registered. I would bet $1 million Jesse has not registered.
No. Well, here's my issue. I'm out of room in my cases. I need to order 2 or 3 more cases because I don't want to put them. I don't want to register them and then not put them in there, or I don't want to put them in there without the. You know what I mean? I would get them all mixed up. What's registered, what's not.
I try to isolate the ones that I haven't registered yet, but then they wind up in 2 or 3 different piles.
Right. I mean,
I'm looking up. Okay, is it registered? Nope. Okay. Got to register it.
So here's just probably only half of what I have that aren't registered.
Yeah, that's about what I got.
So people stop sending Jesse coins.
No, don't stop. I'll get to it eventually. I'm also a procrastinator, so.
Daryl, what do you think, Daryl?
Well, about 10 years ago, it was you didn't activate the coins because they were worth more. So if you were actually into the collecting, not so much into the discovery and everything, you never activated the coins, because if you wanted to trade or to sell, they were worth almost nothing by comparison if they were activated.
Of course, that makes perfect sense.
Of course.
I don't know that that's still the case. I used to have buckets of unactivated coins because we used to trade them.
Mm-hmm. What did you do with said buckets?
Especially with no events anymore. Well, we took them to events and traded at events.
Oh.
But that pretty much went away with path tags.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Path tags took over the trading, and so we just didn't really do that anymore. But I think that's still the motivation for a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
So it's more of a collection.
Yeah, it's a collecting and trading. Yeah, if you're into that whole horse trading of the trackables, then you don't want them activated.
Now, see, the ones that I don't activate, except for a handful of them, are the lucky tags, and I know some of the luckies get upset for not registering them, but I like them unregistered in the original cellophane wrappers, and that's the way I am. And I even gave one away along with my the geocoin and my pat tag and another trackable during the Christmas mission this year.
Mhm.
But
Well, and that's another good point is those things like the Christmas mission, it has to be unactivated, that you can't send them a activated trackable.
right. Well,
Right.
the geocoin is the real thing that I had sent. So I actually sent a geocoin just like this one, the roll of toilet paper one, and then
Speaking of which, I haven't activated mine yet.
which I haven't activated mine.
This has got
I have not activated mine.
And but
So-
I also
so I
sent
think there's a trend
three
here.
more trackables, or no, 2 more trackables, and my pat tag along with it.
But I think we have a trend here that we just discovered. No one wants to activate the toilet paper.
There you go.
Got a point there.
So I also, Chad, I finally got my my people who from the Joyous Noel. Mine were in were they Norway? Is that where they were?
No,
I thought you said
Netherlands.
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 Yeah.
Netherlands.
Yeah, look at this. I got a worldwide flash mob 2012 coin from them.
Woohoo.
Check that out.
I got one of those up in my.
And I got,
Yeah, it's right there.
I have not what's it called these, because again some of these are going to go directly into the next year's patron only
Spoiler alert.
And again this
Quack, quack.
little birdie, yeah, give me that too. So
That's sweet.
yeah, again, like I said, I've always said I'm not a very big coin guy. I like coins, but I'm not a big coin like Jesse. Jesse's way more coinier than me. Is that a word?
Yeah, but
It is now.
Coiny or
need to
corny?
get another case or two so I can
Yeah.
start putting some more of mine up.
So there you go, Chihuahua Jill. I hope that helped you out a little bit. Basically, laziness is these are from 3 experts. Lazy.
People are either lazy or they're collecting.
Yeah, lazy
Yeah.
or collecting. Yeah, one or the other. I got an email from Starcatcher, Chad. Says, on Wednesday's show, you were talking about how slow the mail was, and I commented in the chat room that I ordered a Santa-themed mask in early November, and it took about 7 weeks to arrive. So I wrote, Scott asked what a Santa-themed mask was. So I wrote, I would send you a picture. First, a little background. Every year, starting around early November 1st, I let my beard grow longer, and starting on Thanksgiving, whenever I'm out in public, I wear a red shirt or coat and a Santa hat. With that, I look like Santa, and I enjoy having all the little kids think that I am Santa. I always wave to them and play the part if they ask. However, when I wear a regular face mask, I do not look enough like Santa to draw the kids' eyes. So I ordered a mask that looks like the bottom half of Santa's face, and it looks remarkably like my own. I'm sending you a picture of me last year in full Santa mode and a picture of me wearing the Santa mask. The best part of this year's situation is I don't have to let my beard grow out as much as this year, as no one but myself and family sees it. So I'm going to show the picture here of him before. Let's see if I can actually. Is that in Chrome? It's not in Chrome. Okay, so let's go here. Okay, so here is the picture first. Come on. So there's Starcatcher right there in all his glory. Okay. And then we've got the picture of him with the mask on. And let me warn you guys, you can't unsee this. It's gonna haunt my dreams a little bit. All right.
Aw.
No, he's adorable, but I'm saying the picture is creepy. Ready, guys? Here is the picture of him in the Santa mask.
I think it's fantastic.
Now, if someone was walking into a store with that on, well, would you be like, it's like, where's your mask, dude?
I saw someone the other day. I was waiting. We were picking up food. This seems to be a theme. We pick up food a lot. We were picking up food. I was sitting in the car waiting, and Scott was inside. I was waiting for him. And I saw a man walk in with, like, you can have your own face printed on the mask. And I'm guessing that's what he looked like underneath the mask, because it was like his face on the mask.
Mm-hmm.
It was kind of funny.
So yeah, so that's and for anybody who's at work and listens to this show, I apologize for actually showing you something. I'm trying to explain what this looks like. It looks like
It looks like Santa.
something haunting. If you want to,
Well, it looks like Santa with his beard smashed.
if anybody wants to see what this looks like, if you know after you get off of work or whatever, or you get home from your car, it's about 28 minutes into the podcast. If you go to YouTube, it's about 28 minutes in. If you want to,
Or go to our show notes.
it's in our show. Thank you, Jesse. Or it's in our show notes too as well. So it's pretty creepy, but well done, sir. I love it. I love the idea. Well done. And we've got one more. Okay, one more email. It's real quick, and then we are gone. So this is from Gary of the GBs. Gary says his daughter made him a shirt. Chad, his daughter made him a shirt, and it's absolutely adorable. So,
And it's absolutely accurate.
so here's the shirt, and the shirt says for everybody at work or in the car, "If I can't do some geocaching, I'm not going." Is what the shirt says. And if I can't do some geocaching, I'm not going. And he says my daughter had this made for me for Christmas. So, thank you so much, Gary. Adorable. Can't wait to see pictures of you in it. All right. Daryl. 2020, sir. Daryl, how was your 2020? How was it?
A lot busier than I expected and a lot less geocaching.
Yeah. I know I've talked to Daryl throughout the year. Pretty different parts of the year. And every time, I know in the beginning at least, you were working a good 60 hours a week, you think, or something like that?
Oh, 68 hours was kind of when it started to taper off and settle down.
Oh, 60.
But yeah, it was during the bulk of it in what was that, late February, early March.
Yeah.
Myself and most of my team were working well over that.
Yeah.
It's
enough that I was
we're IT. We have to get everyone out.
He'd call me and I was yelling at him like, "Dude, stop! Like you're gonna burn yourself out, man. You're gonna kill yourself. It's not worth it." But he's gonna do it. So also really quick before we get started, if anybody notices the lights in here, the lights in my room, Jed, did you ever notice my room is lighter and brighter?
Yeah, it looks brighter. Yeah.
Jesse got new bulbs put into this room. And like it's ridiculous. Look, Jess, am I brighter?
Yeah, I can actually see.
They also look like they're higher Kelvin.
They are.
The Kelvin is super high. Jesse's the Kelvin expert now.
I rattled all the numbers off to Scott, and he was like, "I don't care."
Yeah, because
how many Kelvins this is?
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's 5,000 or 6,000 because the you can tell the lights on your mantle there are the 2,700 Kelvin. The Kelvin lights got that yellow stuff, and that's definitely complete white.
I know you can't even see them anymore. Like remember
it's like daylight in there
they
now.
They glowed so nicely.
Well, you can dim. Scott, just reach over and dim the lights. Then you can dim them. And the question, do we still have our front porch cache? Yes, we do. I can give you the GC really quickly if you would.
Now it's mood lighting.
Like.
Hey, Daryl.
Oh, I was going to say, now it's creepier.
All right.
What is the, Scott, what is the GC to our porch cache? Here it is. Get off my porch. It is GC 840A3.
Okay, so let's talk January, Daryl. Daniel Entaz. January, we're just gonna start simple. This is what happened. So as I was saying before on social media, like everybody thinks nothing happened this year in geocaching, but you're gonna find out a lot happened this year in geocaching. First off, January 1, we got a souvenir. If you went to an event January 1, we did. Jesse and I went to Jesse and I went out to Indiana, and we went to an event,
Sunrise.
Sunrise. We saw the sunrise. Chad, we saw the sunrise on 2020, Chad. We saw the sun come up. First sunrise of 2020. And guess what? This year, we're not doing it. You know why? Guess why? Because we saw what happened when we went and watched the sunrise in 2020.
It jinxed the year.
Like, do you want to go? She's like, no, man. Obviously, we shouldn't be doing that anymore. So, also,
because that's the whole reason.
What?
That's the whole reason.
You're blaming us and the sunrise,
right?
And Corona.
You're supposed to be asleep. You're not supposed to be seeing this first sunrise.
We were in Indiana, no less, too. We had to get up and drive to Indiana.
Wow.
We got up at like 4 a.m. to drive to Indiana.
That's too early for New Year's Day.
Yeah. So also the Atlin Islands, which is perched in the Baltic Sea, gets a souvenir. Chad, Atlant Islands. Ever been there?
Never been there.
Land Islands. Sorry, not Atlant. Land Islands. Perched in the Baltic Sea, Chad.
Nope.
Nope, never been there. Think
Never
you'll ever
been
be there? Think you'll ever get that souvenir, Chad?
Highly unlikely.
All right.
Now,
Also-
now here's a question: before COVID,
yes.
would your answer have been different?
Probably not.
No.
Well, because this is the thing: is post 20 or post COVID, are we going to go back to traveling the way we used to?
Back to where we used to. You mean like the amount that we travel? Is that what-
Right. Yeah, because I
intend to.
think
I intend to. Yeah.
I think it's going to take a long time for the airlines to recover. They've mothballed enough of their planes and everything. They're packing the flights full, and rates have gone up. So it's not going to be as cheap and easy to get back on a plane.
I've been within 60 miles of the islands, but
You
man,
been?
that's probably as close as
Have
I'll
you
ever
really?
be. Yeah.
Were you in Stockholm?
Yeah, probably as close as I'll ever be.
Probably a lot closer than I'll end
All
up
right.
getting.
Also, January, Scott and Jesse take their only 2020 trip to Texas to get Jasper caches. Now we're only 2 away from completing. We were supposed to complete it this year with you, Daryl W4. Remember, we were supposed to go do Power Island. It never happened because of the blasted COVID.
Yep.
So we're still
Yeah,
waiting
no,
on
I'm
that.
anxious to hit Power Island yet, but that is also going to be a little while because there's not like a commercial ferry or anything taking you over.
Yeah, so we
what's
were
that,
hoping to get it done.
the
What's it?
August or September 2000.
What?
The cache for the
We
cache
used
that's
to
on
know.
Power Island that is there's only 3 in the U.S. and 1 other in the world, which is in Sweden, by the way. That is for that month.
And the Geocaching podcast records its 600th episode. That happened in January, Chad.
Ooh,
Way back in January, Rick. Remember that 600 episode? Daryl, you were there. Remember, Daryl?
I do.
You remember the 600 episode? That was a
Yeah.
year ago. That was a year ago, Daryl. Doesn't seem like 10 years ago.
I was gonna say honestly would not have bet money that it was in 2020.
Seems like
Oh,
5
or-
years ago. I know. Yeah.
we're coming up on 650.
Yeah, well, yeah, we'll be there in a minute. Moving on to February, Chad. February, Daryl, read us February. Read us February.
What was that? Sorry.
Read us February. Do you have the show notes?
All
up?
right, February we have the Fun in All Directions souvenir on 2/2 of 2020.
Okay. What was that? Jesse,
I don't think I got that
remember
one.
that one.
I that's one that's on the list of that's on this list that I didn't get. Well, there's 2 on this list I didn't get, and I'm like, I don't recall that even being in there.
Jesse, check your Fun in All Directions. We must have gotten it.
I'm looking.
Maybe
I
we
don't
must have
remember
gotten
that. Let's see. Fun.
Everybody's clicking away.
Fun with
Yeah, we gotta click
favorites.
away.
Fun in all directions.
Hey,
yeah,
we
we got it.
All right.
I didn't get it.
Well, yeah, you only got like 5 caches this year.
You-
Yeah.
You didn't mention on the show, so I wasn't aware that it was coming up.
You get
So
your
I got
geocaching news from the
screwed.
podcast.
Exactly.
Oh, all right, Chad. There you go. How's that? Hey, Chad, the Fun in All Directions souvenir is coming up way back in February.
Yeah, too late.
You know, I actually did get it. I don't even remember that one.
You probably didn't even realize you got it. All right.
I probably did. It was probably one of those, oh, I'm going to have caching, and oh, whoa, I got a souvenir. Oh well.
All right. What else? What else happened in February?
Then we had the Leap Day souvenir.
Jesse,
Which, of course-
keep your souvenir. Keep your souvenirs open.
You got to go to Leap Day souvenir for a Leap Day cache,
Oh,
no
yeah.
matter what.
I must have.
Oh
Gotten
yeah,
it. We must have gotten it.
I think I did 29 caches that day,
Oh,
and
nice.
and 10 different cache types.
Yeah, we had to kind of struggle to get the Leap Day souvenir this year. It was like when things started going wrong in 2020 for us.
Yeah, February is when it started getting. Yeah, that's when it started getting ugly. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I had just gotten back from a work trip, had to go to a funeral out by you guys.
Mhm.
So that was when, stuff started hitting the fan.
Yeah.
But we also got the search by date filters added to the search at geocaching.com.
Yeah. What'd you think of that?
I had to actually look it up to be reminded that was there.
Jesse,
I don't use the website.
Jesse, you're a big search freak. Do you use it?
I don't use the website.
Oh, what do you use?
Cashly.
Oh, fair enough. Okay.
Well, I use Pocket Queries to do my searches usually.
Yeah, I use GSAC.
So all this work they're doing and none of you guys use it.
No, but it's not for us because it's for the newer cachers.
Right.
The people who don't use all the power tools.
The people who are nuts about geocaching, we go a little beyond.
Yeah, fair enough. All right, continue.
So we got the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle trackable promotion.
Oh yes, the Ninja Turtle Trackables. Yes, God, that was this year.
Yes, it was.
Man,
I really remember there being an earlier one, but I could be
maybe
getting
that's
it
what I'm
confused.
thinking of. Maybe that's
There were two which had the 4 separate, and then there was a second promotion that came out that had I think all of them together. I got one unactivated somewhere around here.
Ooh. Was it the first one where they did that race?
I think so.
Kind of like the DuckTales race.
Really?
Yeah, I believe so. But this one was not that. This one I thought was a lot easier. And then Vatican City got its own souvenir finally.
Vatican City gets its own souvenir. Chad, you been to the Vatican City?
No, I've been to Italy, but never to Rome or Vatican City.
What surprised me the most about that was that there could be geocaches at the Vatican City.
Oh, virtuals, right?
Well, that was my thought. Is anything at Vatican City would have to be a virtual, because I can't imagine that let you place a cache there.
I guess you could probably start a multi and have information, and then lead you out. The final being out.
That I could see too.
I just did a quick search. Earth cache, puzzles, virtuals. Looks like the closest.
As long as you're not putting a container actually in Vatican City.
Yeah, because that I can't imagine they're going to allow.
Is there an adventure lab at Vatican City?
I don't know. That's on a different map.
You can't see that on that map. I forget.
Yeah, there are no traditionals in Vatican City. Just outside, but not within. Right. There's a Where I Go.
So there we go. And that is February.
That's February. All right. March. Chad, do March.
Unfortunately, CETO Season 1 began on March 1st.
We did not.
I got a CETO on Leap Day.
Oh.
And I did not do a CETO before the CETO Season 1 ended.
Oh, yeah. We did not do CETO Season 1. I don't think, Jess, right?
So they weren't publishing them out here during the Season 1. So I did get a Season 2 one, though. So we'll get into that later. But so with COVID raging across the world, keeping us indoor, GCPC adds a second Saturday night show, the Saturday Night Antisocial Club.
Yeah, that started in March. We just did our 30th episode.
All right.
Last week was the last. I can't even keep track anymore. Last week.
Yes, last Saturday.
Ooh, there you go. 30. Daryl, 30 of them. Should have been more.
Kind of insane.
Later into the year, we started going every other week instead of every week because it got easier. So we and Jesse wanted to go. I mean, the whole point was Jesse and I couldn't go caching, so we would do this.
Yeah, well, those first few months, everyone was locked up, so we did a lot more of those kind of things, hanging out on Zoom or whatever to get our social fixes in.
Yeah. So.
And then as people were allowed back out, attendance at those Zooms started to dwindle too.
Yeah, we do it every other week now. We still do it. All right, so that's March, right, Chad? Is that it? Yeah,
that's it.
April was slow. April the 20th. We found out the 20th anniversary celebration gets rescheduled to 2021. That's when
we were finding out a lot of things were getting rescheduled.
That's when everything started to drop.
Yep, April was that. Obviously, that's about all that happened because April was kind of ugly. April.
Yeah.
We get into May. The Blue Switch Day 2020 gets a souvenir. Jesse.
Which ended my longest streak ever.
Of what?
Of our longest slump, I should say,
Oh,
ever.
okay. Big difference.
Yeah.
How long
With a cache on the way to the market. See, park and grabs can be awesome.
Oh yeah, hey man, they do the job, man.
Let's see, what did I get?
How long was the slump, Daryl?
I want to say it was like 68 days.
Ooh, wow.
I don't have it in front of me.
Wow.
But yeah, my slump was pretty much from the funeral. We got back, we had the lockdown, all the way through Big Blue Switch Day.
Jess, did we get the blue switch?
We did.
Okay, good. Chad, did you get the big blue switch?
Yes, I got it. The only cash I got in the month of May.
Wow. All right, we keep moving on. May 5th, Geocaching's 20th birthday. All right. Hey, happy birthday, Geocaching. And then May 22nd, Thank a Volunteer Day. What did we do for that? Did we do anything for that? Did we thank a volunteer, Jess? Were we supposed to send something in? I'm trying to remember what we did.
I don't remember.
Anybody recall that at all? Thank a Volunteer Day? No, nothing? All right. Well, thanks, guys.
Hey, thanks, volunteers.
Thanks.
Thank you. Okay. Also in May, Reunion, which is a secluded island in the Indian Ocean. Reunion gets a souvenir.
No, I've never been there.
A secluded island in the Indian Ocean got a souvenir, Chad, and you've never been there.
No, and it's a French name. It's so I don't know the pronunciation, but it's not Reunion.
It's Reunion. Reunion.
But they started this last episode of what is it with Jeremy Clarkson, Richard Hammond, and
Grand Tour.
Grand Tour. The second episode of this season's Grand Tour started out on Reunion Island, and that's the only reason I know that it's a French island, and has a 12-mile, one of the most expensive per mile road that goes. It's actually out over the sea because the rock face kept on falling on the road. 12 miles long, and they had the first race on that road.
Really?
Sorry.
Yeah, one bridge that they built out in the ocean.
There are quite a few caches on this island.
A Reunion? Because Chess says it's not Reunion, so I'm just going to keep making offensive French words for it.
So I'll figure out how to pronounce it.
There's some geo art even. Oh, wow. Nice power trail. Maybe?
Really? How big is this island? It's a secluded island in the Indian Ocean.
Here, would you like to see? Whoops, let me.
Anybody, hey guys, listeners or watchers, I guess watchers. Am I forgetting some? Please give us a call, 808-468-7924, 808-GOT-SWAG. If we're forgetting anything, let us know. Why is the dog going crazy? Dog going crazy. Oh, that's a big island. Sorry, listeners. We're taking a picture of the island. We're showing
Reunion
Geocaching Island. Yeah, there's a bunch of geocaches on there.
So it's pronounced Reunion.
Right. That's what I said.
Reunion.
That's what I said.
Not Reunion. Reunion.
Always. Okay.
I can't do a French accent or crap. So.
Okay. Also in May, Mingo Madness canceled. That was May. We're going to June. Daryl, what happened in June?
Well, we got the Memory Lane promotion that started and was extended all the way through the end of the year.
I think it's still going, isn't it?
I think tomorrow is
tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow is the last day. Tomorrow being the end of the year, it's the last day.
I officially finished mine a week ago.
That took me a little while, but we got it all by Midwest Geobash.
Jesse, is that the one that we
actually? I think we finished at Midwest.
Was that the one we did in one day? We went out and actually tried to get it in one shot. I think we have a video of it on Patreon. Was it that one?
Yeah, you were talking about trying to do it in one day, and I know we had a bunch of listeners do it in a day.
Yeah, then we did it in a day.
Actually, I think I did it in a couple of days. I'm thinking of last year's one. I had to wait till Midwest Geobash.
I think I got all but 3 in a day, and then it was like I didn't do too much, and finally got around to it's like I better get this cleaned up.
Yeah, I think Jesse, that was only to drop like 15 minutes for that last one. Remember, we had a hard time getting the last one. You recall?
Maybe.
You're looking dumbfounded. You don't remember?
I don't remember which one that was, if that was the memory lane or if it was the other one.
Oh, Wonders of the World.
The
You know what?
Wonders. I think that was the
I think I might
Wonders.
be I think I had that.
Oh, that
Those
was-
two
Yeah,
backwards.
Wonders of the World took a little bit more to complete, but that one I think I might have done faster. I could be wrong.
Ian saying that.
I'd have to actually go and like do research on my own page, which
fair enough. Ian is
Let me
saying
see.
Bingo Madness wasn't canceled; it was postponed. I apologize. Postponed. No, I'm not going to apologize. Mingo Madness 2020 was canceled. There you go. It wasn't postponed. That'll be Mingo Madness 2021. I'm not going to apologize for that. What else, what else, Daryl?
Wait, hold on. Memory lane ends January 3rd, FYI.
oh, okay.
Ah,
So you still have
Memory Lane was
Few-
11,000 points.
That was just points for fines.
Okay. Yes, that took a couple days. That took us-
Yeah. Okay. And then
That's
I'm probably going to butcher this name, but Caraco, Southern Caribbean island, got a souvenir.
Caraco gets a souvenir. Chad.
woohoo.
Chad.
I've never been there. There's a possibility that I may go one day.
The Caraco? Well, there's a chance
why
I
not?
might go to Caraco one day. Probably not, but there's a chance.
I mean, it's not too far from Aruba. I mean,
We should go to Little Caraco. There's 2 caches on Little
Little
Caraco. Little Caraco has 2 caches.
If I go anywhere, I go big. So I'd rather go to Big Caraco. than Little Caraco.
it's like if I go, I'll probably do a tour of like Aruba, Caraco, Trinidad. You know, kind of along the Venezuelan coast there.
You want to do a tour of the Venezuelan coast?
I know some people that are from that area, so
Fair enough.
I think it'd be fun.
Merlin says there's great scuba diving on Caraco, by the way. Fun fact. Or Curacao. Is it Curacao? Maybe it's Curacao.
Curacao.
Oh, Caraco.
See? Yeah, that would make a whole lot more sense than my butchering of the name.
Well, Curacao, that's a whole different beast. So, Jesse, there's big Curacao and there's small Curacao, correct?
There's Little Caraco. I like Caraco better.
Curacao.
See, I can't pronounce these things either. So
I would have said
Well,
Caraco.
they got a souvenir. Whatever it was. Congratulations. So that was June. June in Chicago. It started to let up. It started to let up a little bit. We were starting to see numbers dwindle in Chicago. Baseball started up. Baseball just started again. Well, it's usually ending right about then. It just started. So we were busy again with baseball. Chad, you were just working, right? You were still.
I was just working. I got
you were
0
back.
caches in June.
Yeah. What about you, Daryl? What were you doing in June?
Yeah, I can't really remember between the YouTube channel that my wife and I do and work. It's kind of all a blur.
The whole year.
But I know I did some caches,
That's good. I'm glad we know. All right.
and I did some videos on those caches.
July.
See, that's the nice thing about having the YouTube channel is it makes me get out and go caching.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I know. That's the best. So, yeah, I agree. Chad,
Mhm.
July.
The new cache owner dashboard comes online. So that
Daryl,
was pretty cool.
yeah, Daryl W4. What'd you think of it, sir?
You know, I really don't use it very much, but a couple of times when I've happened to go to the website,
Mhm.
it's been nice to have.
So you don't go to the website.
I really don't go to the website. It's all done through your sponsor, Cashly.
Oh, hey now, thank you. Yes. Jesse, new cash owner dashboard. You've had 6 months to ponder it. And
I don't really go to the website.
no, Chad.
While I don't go to the website, when I do, like put out a cache, the cache owner dashboard has come in handy.
There you go. Oh, good job. There you go. I like it.
I don't hide caches.
You don't. Jesse doesn't hide cash. Remember. You know what I should have put on this list in January? Jesse vows to hide 1 cache a month. I forgot about that. Remember, Chad?
That's a big fail.
How many caches did you hide? Just 2? I think it hit
I think I've hid 2 this
January
year.
and February.
I was
Well,
on
we just-
track there.
Well, I hit like 30 this year. I think.
Well, when look at the difference in hours worked this year.
This is true. I hit like 30, including three adventure labs. Include that. So, all right. So we're going to. Okay, sorry, Chad. Continue with July.
So July. So NASA Mars 2020 Perseverance rover is announced to be trackable. I don't think they've released. Have they? They haven't released the tracking number, have they?
I don't know.
The camera is going to point to it
Point it
once it lands.
Once it lands. So
Yeah.
hopefully we don't have a crash and burn situation, and
February,
again,
right?
everything's up and running. Okay, that's what I was thinking. Something like that.
Wait, are they gonna point to it? So every time the camera's on it, are we gonna see the number, or is it?
No. It's like on the body, and one of the things that they do when they activate the camera is check the body,
Oh,
of the rover.
okay. I think isn't it February? Is when it's supposed to land. Remember serves correctly.
I
It
think it's
sounds
sometime
right.
next year, but I don't know what
I think it's
month.
February. I thought it was early 2021. I could be wrong. I don't know. Somebody in the chat room will know. All right, go ahead, Chad. Continue.
Tunisia, a North African country, gets a souvenir.
Chad.
I know I've never been to Tunisia. I would like to go and see where Mos Eisley's cantina is.
Right? You and me both, kid. Yeah. Jesse,
So for those who don't get that, that's a Star Wars.
Trek.
Star Wars.
Oh, you just
Reference.
offended a lot of people.
Hey, I corrected myself. I didn't finish through with a K.
Jesse, do you want to go to Tunisia and see where Luke Skywalker lived?
I don't really care where Luke Skywalker lived, but I would go to Tunisia.
It is the desert, though. Just fun fact.
Yeah, but it's supposed
Well, I
to
think
be
there used to be
beautiful, right?
caches
Is there
at
a cache
the.
at Luke Skywalker's house?
There is, but most of it I think has been swallowed by the dunes now.
Yeah,
Unfortunately.
that's been the problem. They had to uncover at least once that I remember
Yeah.
Mhm.
and do a restoration, and I think it's toast again.
Yeah. All right. What else?
And then finally for July, the Midwest Geobash was canceled.
Or
Yet some
postponed.
of us were crazy enough to still go.
To what? The Midwest Geobash? You
The
went to
Midwest
Wow.
Geobash. Yeah,
To,
I've got
to
a video
go,
if you want to check it out.
to go caching or
Yeah.
right.
And they had they had food vendors. The fair had the food vendors there, and it was open to the public so that they could, stop in and get
Oh, did
food
they
that you
really?
don't really want to eat. Yeah,
Did you have fun?
we had a blast.
Did you see Ian?
Oh yeah, we went caching with Ian
Oh, nice.
and with Shaved Ewok.
Oh, nice. He owes
Awesome.
me a path tag. Okay. Is that it? That's it for July.
That's it for July.
Then we get into the ugly August. Jesse, you want to do ugly August? Come on,
Ugly
Jess.
August.
Ugly August for Jesse. You get the longest, the biggest one. Ugly August.
The Wonders of the World Souvenir promotion started.
That's the one we did in one day.
We did that in one day,
Yeah,
and there is no end date yet announced for that. So that is
Still
ongoing.
going on?
Mm-hmm. It's ongoing. International Geocaching Day Souvenir.
Did we get that?
Of course, we got that.
Okay, wait, for the record, I put it up here, but for everybody listening to this show, February 18th is when the Perseverance is supposed to be landing on Mars. Just fun fact. Sorry. Go ahead.
India gets a souvenir.
India, Chad.
Yes, I've been to India.
Right.
No, I was not caching at the time.
Oh, Chad, you teased me.
So I've been there multiple times, but the last time was, I want to say, July of 2010, and I didn't start caching. And my first cache was like the week after 10-10-10.
Oh, you're kidding, really?
Yeah.
Jesse, didn't you miss 10-10-10 too? Or did
No,
you-
I missed. No, what I missed was Leap Day in 2012.
Oh, that's what it was. Yes. I remember those. Yeah, like you DNF the cache, right?
I DNF'd on
She didn't
Leap
try
Day in
to throw a number
2012.
around it.
I didn't have time. That was like my one shot.
Nice. All right, continue.
And then the rest of the list is all of the mega events that were canceled.
Let me hear them. Or postponed, is Ian.
Yes, they are postponed. They're on hold. West Bend Cash Bash,
Go West Bend.
Geocaching 20th Anniversary Celebration,
Yes.
Geo Woodstock,
In Canada.
Going Ape,
Mm-hmm.
and the UK Sussex Mega.
UK Sussex Mega. All of them.
All of those were supposed to have been in August.
Well, we were supposed to go to most of them.
We were supposed to go to 4 of the 5.
Yeah, that's brutal. Brutal. That is a tough month, man. Daryl, what'd you do in August, kid?
A whole lot of nothing.
A whole lot of nothing. No caching? Did you?
No,
do
we actually did get some caches in. Not as many, I don't think, as we did in the previous months because it got kind of yucky around here.
Mhm.
I want to say we had a lot of rain in August.
Yucky COVID related or yucky weather related?
No, yucky weather related.
Okay. Because you got COVID related too. You were yucky. Michigan.
We didn't get locked down again until recently, like
Oh.
November. But yeah, we were reopening about that time. Actually, I think we reopened about a month before that. But yeah, we had other stuff to do.
Was it August when when those people tried to kill your governor?
I think so.
Was that about August?
Yeah. It was around that time frame.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Chad, what about you? August.
August. What about August?
How are you? Was that when you were
I
waiting
was-
for COVID results? No, was that August?
No, that was. I want to say that was actually. I think that was June.
Was it just
the-
June? Really?
It might have been July, but I waited. I think 20. I think I got my results back finally. 27 days afterwards.
I mean, I remember Chad took a test. Jesse, in the whole time Chad was waiting, Jesse was exposed, got tested, got her results negative, and moved on. Chad's still waiting on his.
It was freaking ridiculous.
I think that was when I had actually 3 separate tests and got all 3 results back.
Before Chad.
Yeah, before Chad got his results back.
Oh, it was terrible for Chad. But he was negative, guys, so no worries. He was negative.
Yeah, I mean, basically, right after I got tested, all my symptoms went away, and nobody else was getting symptoms, and it's just I just self isolated and for the 14 days, and then I was like, okay, and then I was like, pretty much almost forgot about the results. I was like, hey, my results came in. It's like, thanks. It's only 27
late.
days later.
You were either A, dead, or B, recovered
Right.
at that time. All right. What about you, Daryl? Did you have any?
How many testings?
Did you have a test?
I've lost.
Exposed.
I've lost track of how many times I've gotten tested.
Really?
Because I was an essential worker and going to the office, the county actually had me tested early on. So that was my first one.
Right.
I think by August I was probably on my 3rd test.
Jesse's been 4 times you've been tested? Just 3 or 4 times. How many times?
Yeah,
See,
something like that.
I
My
think in
wife-
total I've had 5.
My wife's an essential worker. She's never been tested, but she has had the vaccine shot.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice. Mazel tov for her, man. Well done. All right, September rolls around, and Gibraltar gets a souvenir. Chad.
No, I've never been to Gibraltar. Isn't that's like a tiny country on the southern tip
I know it's got a big rock.
of Spain, right?
Oh, I know. It's got a big
Yeah.
rock. Premium members can now filter search by attributes. Jesse, I know you like this.
Mhm.
Come on, Jess.
Sorry, I was counting the number of caches in Gibraltar. Less than 30.
Well, I mean, how big is Gibraltar? It's tiny.
It's
right?
tiny.
Got a big rock.
30 cat. Less than 30. It's like 27.
Premium
counted
members
real
can now filter search by attributes. Come on, that didn't
Okay,
work for you.
It's about a half a mile wide and two. It's a peninsula. It's a half a mile wide and 2
We're
miles
still on
long.
Gibraltar here. We're past Gibraltar. Nothing on the search by attributes, Jess? You're a big map nerd. Nothing? You're a map perv?
Yeah, but I'm not a late night map perv.
Not a late night map perv, yeah. Dirt is in the store as we speak. Urban Drew Camping.
Here's the thing. All of these fantastic new features might be useful if, like, we actually were geocaching as much as we had been over the past couple of years.
Oh, so you're saying bringing it in 2020 was the wrong time to bring it back?
No, I think it's great that there's all these new features, but
And if someone's going after challenges
right.
that specifically have attribute related, this will be a very nice way to do it if they weren't into GSAC, for example.
Right.
I'm GSAC. It's like me. It's like I just search for it in GSAC. So.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
or
this
Project
is a lot easier.
GC or one of those.
Or exactly. Which
I-
I just re-upped my subscription today actually to Project GC.
Mhm. When I was doing challenges 10 years ago, no, 11 years ago now. That would have come in way handy, than having to try and search for 'em. But I like what they're doing with the maps and all the search features and stuff like that. I think that's definitely going to help.
It's gonna help out, especially the newer cachers coming in who haven't gotten invested into all the other tools.
See,
Well, and the people who don't spend the time in these other tools to know how to use them as well.
True.
Because it is a lot easier to use than the tools that those of us who are into it use.
This is takes a lot less brain processing to do it on their site, but it has much less capability.
Exactly. It's not the power tool.
All right, so also in September, GeoCoinFest Mega gets postponed. Where was that supposed to be? Do you have anybody know? I didn't look up where it was supposed to be. Send me a chat. No.
The previous year, I think it was in Santa Clara, wasn't it?
Well, on the boat. When it was on the boat, was that 2 years ago? When it was on the boat in California?
Yeah.
That was 2 years, or last year?
I think it was in 2019. I
Yeah,
believe.
Kansas. There's Ian. Thank you, Ian. Thank you. Kansas. Let's make Kansas.
Speaking of on a boat,
And 4 new in September, to round out September, 4 new geocaching attributes go live, Chad. Chad. The challenge cache, the bonus cache, the power trail, and the solution checker go live. Daryl, what'd you think of that? How'd that change your world?
That really was a long time coming, I think. And it made the attributes much more useful to a much higher percentage of the population.
I'll tell you, especially
However,
the bonus cache tag.
Well, the bonus
cache, pardon me, not the bonus cache, the challenge cache tag.
Yeah, the challenge cache, I think, was probably the second biggest one of that. The biggest one was the power trail, in my opinion.
Really?
In part because you got the people who want to filter out the power trails. In part, it meant people stopped using the scuba cache.
I was just gonna say.
as
I mean, you
power
didn't like
trail
the scuba?
icon. And in part because now you actually have a legitimate way to search for a power trail.
Yes.
It's like I don't know how many freaking scuba cache attributes I've got on there, and I can tell you this much: while some of them are legit below sea level, I never used any scuba gear or needed any scuba gear to get them.
Yeah, so I know a lot of people are very happy about that one. I think it had the biggest impact. The challenge cache I would go as the second most appealing. The solution checker, I'm not really sure people care about it that much.
Do they have to have it now? Isn't it mandatory now?
No.
No, it's not.
No.
It's optional if you create a puzzle.
I think
Yeah, that's for the puzzles, not for the challenge.
Yeah, Scott, I
caches.
think you're thinking of the challenge.
Challenge caches have to
it's
have
not-
the checker.
Okay, that's what I'm thinking. Yes.
Yeah.
But I like the solution checker being within there. But some puzzles, you don't necessarily have. You're not solving for the coordinates. You might be solving for a keyword that you wind up putting into another checker that gives you the coordinates.
Right. But I like having that option available because I've had a whole bunch of these, especially the older puzzles, that are like solve on sites
Mm-hmm.
where the signs have changed.
Yep.
So I get the wrong answer.
Oh yeah.
But
Oh, yeah.
everything checks. It looks right. So I go and find it. So if I'm going for the solve on sites, I want to make sure there's a solution checker.
Or even I've got a friend out here who's done a ton of ones based upon movie details and music and all these things, and all the databases have slightly changed over time on the number of minutes and seconds a song is, and data data data, and it's like it drives you nuts because you don't know how many of what you have wrong and what you have right, and
Right.
anyways.
All right, October. Daryl, give us October, sir.
We had International Earth Cache Day Souvenir, which once again I didn't get that.
Jesse. Did we get the International Earth Cache Day souvenir?
I think so.
Did we get an Earth Cache that day?
I think so.
I don't know. I'll continue.
Where
My
did we
problem is
go?
not enough Earth caches
Yes,
around
we
that I
did.
haven't done.
I don't remember where we
Congratulations.
went, but we did.
You guys went to something. Don't worry about it.
Honduras got. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
So I definitely got a Earth cache that day. I'm trying to remember what freaking Earth cache I got.
Wow. See, I just want more Earth caches that I can do around here. So Honduras got a souvenir. And
Honduras,
very
right?
sad news.
Chad.
No, I've never been to Honduras.
Okay. Sorry.
And in more very sad news, a Going Caching mega event was canceled.
Oh, postponed.
Canceled.
I think they canceled.
They officially canceled it, and they're gonna do a different one in 2021, which they have not announced as of yet.
What is this? What was the theme this year going to be?
It was gonna be the Roaring Twenties.
Oh.
So zoot suits and all that. So they haven't announced it. We could still be doing a Roaring 20s. They haven't announced it as of yet.
Fair enough.
So I'm waiting for that. I'll actually look that up today.
All right, Chad. November
November.
comes strolling into 2020, and what does it bring us?
The best of the gift, the Geocaching International Film Festival. Compilation videos go live.
Go live in November.
Yeah, it was like 2 hours worth of the best of the gifts.
I did not watch it. Daryl, did you watch it?
I absolutely watched it, and we used it to try to figure out how many of the gift reels we actually watched in an event.
And how many was it?
I discovered that it was only the very first gift that I did not see in one of the events,
Really?
which that shocked me. I was thinking it was like the third year of the gift, because the first year was only at the block party.
Right. Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
The second year they had that flood that opened up the GIF events, and I was thinking that was the third year.
Yeah, I happened to be up there the first year and got to see it during the first year. That's pretty cool.
All right, continue.
So the ability to now search all specific combinations of the DT grid.
Oh, Jesse, you must like this. Come on, you're a map perv. Come on. Search
Again,
all.
I don't search on the geocaching.com map.
You could search all the combinations of the DT grid. I like that.
I actually find that handy. So if I'm going out and trying to increment my the number of fizzies that I have, so I need 2 more caches to get a quad fizzy. I think something like 9 more to get a 5x fizzy.
Nice. Look at you.
So I might actually use that to kind of like figure out, okay, are there any in the area where I might want to go pick them off if I happen to be in the area. So I think that's nice.
Linda Williams says going caching tentatively planned for October 2nd. And Moga is going to be a mega again in 2021. Didn't they lose the mega status? Did they get it back?
I think it was like voluntary.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, yeah.
Yeah, they didn't lose it. They
Oh,
didn't want.
They let it go.
Well, I think they have an entirely new leadership committee too.
This
So
year,
the-
so they want to go back to Mega.
not necessarily this year. I think it was actually
last-
for 2019.
Oh.
But I'm losing track of my years.
It's what age does to you, kid. It's what age does.
Yeah, don't get old, kids.
All right, Chad, one more. No, yes, one more,
yeah,
Chad.
one more. So Albania gets a souvenir, and no, I have never been to Albania. Yes, I wouldn't mind going to Albania.
Yes, we'd all like to go to Albania, Chad. That's redundant. December, the month we are currently in. You say what happened this month? I'm going to tell you. The last day of 2020 Souvenir. Did we get it, Jess? I didn't even look to see if we got it.
You went on geocaching. You cached on geocaching day, so you got it.
Right? Did we get it? I didn't even look to see if I got it. I don't even know. I didn't even open my app.
I don't know.
I didn't open the geocaching app because I was in the Adventure Lab app. I'm assuming I got it. I don't know.
Well, okay. Wait, what is it called?
Last day of 2020 souvenir.
Last.
I think it might just come up as
Last 2020?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did get it. Didn't even know.
No, neither did I. Oh, GBs, they got Albania, Chad.
Yeah, Gary's been to like 70 some odd countries,
Maybe Gary.
or geocache in 70 some odd countries.
All right.
Gary, how many have you found caches in?
I should be asking Gary if he got souvenir, not you. He's
Yeah.
the ask. All right. Also in December, planetary geology on Earth. Sorry, let me rephrase that. Planetary geology on Earth cache.
That's a new Earth cache type, right?
Yes. Yeah, the Mars one. Right? Is that
Mars
like Mars
one.
on Earth or something like that, right?
Yeah, you can use geology of Earth to stand in for the geology of Mars, basically.
Yes, correct. Yes. That'll be an interesting one.
I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah. If somebody puts one out here, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's the hard part.
Yeah. And last thing in December, to round out the year, Adventure Lab app makes found caches hidden by default. They quietly added that to the Adventure Labs app.
I think mine or it didn't.
I
didn't switch anything, and it stayed on there with just leaving the check mark.
Oh.
So
I'm just writing what's written here. I'm just copy and pasting here.
maybe it needs to update again. So it looks like Gary has found 70 caches in 70 countries.
That's a lot of countries, man.
That's a lot of countries. Yeah.
So, but what Adventure Labs did not make it to the geocaching.com map.
No, which they were talking they wanted to get done this year.
Yeah,
but they
Jesse was
didn't.
hoping for that.
Yeah, that would make it a lot easier. But 2020 turned out to be the year of the Adventure Lab.
It really did.
Right.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
And
really agree with that statement.
And I think it would be beneficial if it integrated the Adventure Labs into the their geocaching app. That way, and also would, if you're close to it, pop them out. I don't know. Maybe you can color code them when they're overlapping or something like that for different adventures.
Well, I really want to see the API integration so that the API partners like Cachly and GSAC can do it. But there is apparently a macro for GSAC to import the Adventure Labs and create a GPX file that you can put on your GPSR or into your caching app.
I'll have to look that up then.
Yeah.
So I'm very interested in that.
Because if I can do that, then I'm golden. Because right now I'm switching back and forth between CGO, since I'm an Android guy, and the Adventure Labs.
That's what we were doing on geocaching day. We actually had to I had the app open, the geocaching app open, and Jessica had Adventure Labs open. And I was kept flipping back and forth to see if there were any caches whenever we stopped, to see if there was a cache in the area. And many times, like I said, we'd hit gazebos and there'd be a cache literally in the gazebo where the Adventure Lab was. And I'm like, we would have been so pissed if we knew there was a cache, literally right here.
All right, and I was doing like Johnny Cash Trail, da 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 da, and I started walking away, and I'm about 200 feet away from the sign that I was at, and it's like, I should check to see if there's any caches around here, and luckily it was about another 20 feet ahead of me, the next cache, so I didn't have to backtrack.
All right. So now the big question, guys. Total fines for the year. I'm gonna start with Jesse. Jesse,
Mm-hmm.
let's put it this way. I'm going from most to least. Is what I'm doing. So Jesse Brown,
Mm-hmm.
hashtag cash cheating. How many caches did you find this year?
I found 656.
656 caches for Jesse.
That's awful.
That's wow. So that means I found less. So I'm next in line. I found 606 caches this year, which is abysmal for me. I'm usually in the upper thousands, if not two. But again, COVID. Next we come up to Daryl.
Yeah, who only has 203 caches this year, but there's still one more day. And I didn't get my last for 2020.
You have to get your last one.
So I've got to go out and find one tomorrow so that I get my last.
And B Mars is 12% of my fines. We didn't even do that, Jess. We should have done that. I bet you a ton of ours were Adventure Labs. And then Chad. Chad, how many fines you got this year, Chad?
I only got 117 fines, which
117 fines.
That's like something like 7% of the fines that I had last year. So I had 1,740 fines last year.
I think what hurt Jesse and I, obviously COVID, not going out for all summer, and Saturday nights, not having West Bend, not having Midwest,
Not doing our weekend trips.
at times, weekend trips,
Right.
I mean, we have 5 vacation caching trips scheduled this year. We
A
did
lot,
one,
yeah.
did one of them. Yeah, so it's really pretty bad that. But
I'm looking at the year, like by month,
Mhm.
140, 113, 92, 26. Like every month it just goes drops. And then December, 118 in December.
yeah, what do you get? How many? 118?
118 I found in December.
Really nice.
Hmm.
There you go. All right, so that's the 2020 year in review. See, Chad, things did happen in 2020 geocaching wise.
I think I had 5 days that had higher cache counts last year than I had for the total of this year. 5 separate days.
Really? Wow. Daryl, what about you? What's your goal for next year, Daryl?
My goal for next year is just find more caches. What are the problems
Wasn't that last year's goal?
Yes, which I failed at miserably. But one of the nice things about starting the YouTube channel is you get out for more caching. You don't find more caches though.
Right.
So I have to figure that part out.
Mm-hmm.
How do I find more caches while still doing the YouTube channel? Because the YouTube channel gets me out, but then I need to find more caches while I'm out.
Well, so find more. So where's the issue there? What's the problem? You were literally saying it. I need to find more. It gets me out, but I need to find more when I'm out. So find more.
Right. I got to figure out how to, not shoot every single cache, basically, I think is the problem.
Yeah, you have to do that. Yeah, I've learned, when Jesse and I are out there, we're recording caches we're doing. There's some caches I know. There's some, anybody who's seen our videos, there's some caches are through a montage and some I actually talk, and so I know immediately, judging walking up to it, okay, this is just a montage and just a quick shot of it and boom. So you quickly learn that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah. But it's like every single cache, you get the B-roll on it.
Mhm.
I'm running out there with a couple of different cameras. I've got the B-roll camera basically and the main camera.
What do you think, you're Joshua? Come on, you'll be out there all day.
No, Joshua, I don't think does that, does he?
You'll get Joshua does
Joshua-
all the time. Oh, absolutely.
No, but I don't think he's got the two camera thing.
No, he just has
No, he does.
one.
It's just one camera with B-roll, and it takes forever to get the caches.
Yeah. No, see, I don't go quite as crazy as he does with that, but I got the Osmo Pocket so that I can do on a crane essentially, on a stick, so I can do the big sweeping shots and that kind of stuff.
Big sweeping shots, Daryl. Your videos must be astounding.
They're really not, because I still haven't got the hang of it. But I'm trying.
Sweeping shots.
And they're all in 4K, which, I made that decision early on. Not really thinking it through as well as I should have. So, I've got a 20 terabyte drive in the basement that's quickly filling up with all the videos.
Oh, yeah, with the 4K.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Daryl.
Yeah, and the 4 terabyte machine doesn't handle more than a few episodes at a time.
Daryl, it's always a pleasure to have you on the show, sir.
Always a pleasure to be on.
We miss you. We love you. Daryl W4, ladies and gentlemen. Chad, next week to start out the year, January Cash Your Coffee to start the year. Just start out the year slow, because it's going to pick up. So we're starting slow. Ease into it. We got email to get through. So we got that going on. Jesse, so let me tell you a little story before we sign off here. We're sitting at dinner, and a dusk cache comes out, Chad. Snag the tag. Guess where it is? You'll never guess. It's in
Buffalo Grove?
No, Hebron, Illinois. Hebron. Do you remember Hebron? Triangle.
We have a listener who lives in Hebron.
Is it like on the border and up north?
It is up north. And what makes Hebron famous? Do you remember? Can you recall? Don't look. Don't you dare go to Google.
No, I'm thinking.
Remember, I said whenever we went there, we had a whole discussion about it.
What wasn't you stopped for something to eat specific or no?
No. Something about it's a small little Illinois town. You just say you don't know if you don't know.
And they're holding on to something 70 years later.
Something. They won't let it go. Something.
I don't know.
Town. Basketball. Remember the high school basketball team won the state championship in like 1950 something. Okay. So remember the big water tower is a big basketball.
Right.
So one posted and I said, Jess, let me know. Keep an eye on your emails. See if anyone gets it. If no one gets it, we might make a run for it. So it's an hour away. Oh, yeah. AC Relic's here. 52 base basketball.
AC Relic, is it yours? Did you hide it?
What? He's excited about it, too. He's actually excited about the basketball champs. So did you hide it, AC Relic, before I make my...
Before we drive an hour each way.
Is it yours, or are you going to go get it? If he hasn't gotten it. So my question is to Jesse Brown. Has anyone gotten?
I have been checking literally every 5 minutes, and no one has logged it yet.
No one has logged it. Now, the question is, Chad, do we make the hour drive?
Uh-oh, he didn't hide it. He's going to go get it now.
He's going to go hide it.
He's going to get it. It's like 2 miles from his house.
Do we make the mile drive, Chad, or the hour
Not
drive?
now.
Do we make the hour drive to take a shot at getting it?
I mean, I would if it was within an hour drive, but
it's 56 minutes away. It's 56, and last time I checked,
no, 49. 49 if we
wow,
take Gilmer Road.
If we take Gilmer, it's shorter going Gilmer.
49 minutes.
All right, let me check my email here. No, nothing.
I got nothing.
No, I got nothing. So yes, AC Relic says, "Oh no, you can't go get it, dude. No. Yeah, I'm gonna be very mad at you." All right, Jess, what do you say, kid? Are we gonna? Okay, first question is, are we gonna take the dog with us?
Oh, jeez.
Question.
Probably should.
Oh, really? Am I driving or are you driving?
I'll drive.
Oh, I have nothing to do.
Pet the dog.
That'll keep you awake.
Right? Why do you think I drank the coffee?
Yeah, but I'm faster. I drive faster than you do.
No, you don't.
so people need to
No,
drop
you
those
don't.
around me.
Dude, my closest one's an hour away.
Well, that's a heck of a lot closer than I've ever had one dropped around me.
So yeah, so okay, if AC Relic says he won't go for it, we'll go for it. If he says he won't go for it, we'll go for it. Nobody's done. And my okay, so Daryl, think me if I'm wrong. My thought being, if this came out at like 6:30, okay, Chicago time. My guess is it's now 10 o'clock. If no one's gonna get it, if someone's gonna get it, they're gonna go get it. No one's gonna get it. right?
No, I wouldn't think that anyone's going to go for it this late, but you never know because there are some crazy people.
Did somebody, like us? But the question is,
Exactly.
did somebody not log it? Has somebody gotten it and not log? This is
and that's what I would worry about,
Hmm.
especially with a hour each way.
Yeah, because I'm gonna spend the whole hour that way going. Somebody took it. Somebody totally took it. Wait, he says.
They grabbed it and didn't log it yet.
I knew it.
Wait, he says I will be second to find or will meet you. There's no second to find, AC.
It's the.
Oh, we shouldn't even tell him what it is. Don't give him any. It's findthecoin.com. Go to that. It's findthecoin.com. Go there.
Don't listen to him.
No, it's Snag the Tag, AC Relic is what it is. It's in your hometown, kid. Yeah, it's by it's on a farm
Southeast.
Just south
of the
of
town.
just south of Hebron.
Yeah.
Jed, you know where it is? You're looking it up right now on the map?
Oh yeah, I see it on Kimman Road.
Yep.
Shh, don't tell everybody. Someone's gonna be going to snag it from us.
Find a mailbox on Kimman Road.
Yeah.
Start looking underneath all the mailboxes.
Yeah, because that won't get the cops called on us. Toot sweet. Yeah. Yeah. We can't put a watch on it. Do we? No, I have.
Yeah, I think you can.
Yeah, we have.
Well, yeah, we already do. I mean,
yeah, I have.
We get notified.
All right. Now the next question is just: should we take video? Jed, should we take video of it?
Of course.
Okay. Why would you do anything without putting it on video for the patrons?
That's right.
All right, Jess, you want to go? It's an hour.
Sure, let's go.
You
I have to work tomorrow.
You don't, so it's up to you.
I have to work tomorrow, but then I get 3 days off to recover. So let's go.
Okay. You got to tell Ken that we're going. Do you want to take the dog?
Let's talk about this.
Okay. All right. Let me close. All right, guys. Next week, January Cash Your Coffee. Thank you so much. Real quick to all you guys, thank you for a fantastic year. It's been an amazing year. As crappy as it was a lot of fun to do. It's a lot of fun to bring you these shows. To all you, especially to all you patrons, guys, thank you so much. You have no idea what it means to us, to me, to Chad, to Jesse. You make this show run. Without you guys, we would not have this show. So we appreciate it very, very much. And to all our listeners out there who listen to us at work or in your car, happy that you bring us along for the ride. I've been there as well. I know what it's like to listen to podcasts at work. I did it for years and years and years. So I appreciate it. Thank you so much for letting us come into your lives. Chad, do you have anything to say at the end of the year? Anything for you?
Happy New Year. See you all next year. Keep on cashing.
Jesse, anything from you?
Yeah, Happy New Year. Let's go.
Let's kick COVID-19 in its ass and get it out of here.
Go get your vaccines, kids.
Daryl, always a pleasure, sir. Thank you so much, Daryl. You know I love you, I adore you, and you know that. I hope you know that. You're one of my favorite people on this planet. So thank you so much for coming on, and we will talk to you soon, Daryl. Okay, I got to get out to Michigan, man. I told you last year, I'm coming to Michigan. So I was supposed to come to Michigan to come do that with you. So as soon as this clears up, we're heading out to Michigan. We're going to go do Power Island. Okay?
Yeah, that's the whole thing is as soon as it clears up, and when is that going to be? Where all of our caching plans are on hold for that.
No, we're coming. Don't, as soon as it's got to clear up, dude. It's coming. We're coming. I promise we're coming.
Fingers crossed that we're going to be out of this by summer.
Yeah, I hope so. Jesse, tell AC Rug we are going. So tell him if he gets it, I'm going to be super pissed at him.
You just told him.
Yeah, we're going. Are you guys serious? No, dude, we're going. We're heading out the door. We're literally going to tell Cam we're going and we're going. So, Daryl, always a pleasure, sir. Thank you so much for coming on the show. Love when you come in. All right, guys, that's the show. January Cash Your Coffee next week. We'll let you know what happens with this hour drive to go find this cash. So, here we go. Let's close the show. Please join us every Wednesday night at 9:30 Eastern, 8:30 Central as we stream live on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and on our website, geocachingpodcast.com. The archived video versions of our podcasts are available on our website or on our YouTube channel, and the audio versions are available on your favorite podcatcher. Hey, if you like the show, please head on over to Apple Podcasts and rate, review, and subscribe. We really appreciate it, and it really helps the show when you do. If you prefer to watch the show, make sure you click on the subscribe or get notified buttons to know exactly when we go live. And if you haven't already, please consider becoming a patron of our show. With tiers starting as low as $3, you will get a ton of additional information, extra video, extra audio, only available to our patron members. Please head on over to patreon.com today and subscribe. That's patreon.com/the Geocaching Podcast. Thanks once again to our sponsors, Cashly, Logwork, FTF Geocacher Magazine, the Max Suds Body Company, Practical Geocaching, Arted Crafted, and PathTags.com. Please visit our sponsors, and when you make a purchase, you tell them the GCPC sent you. That's all we got this week, so we'll see you next week talking geocaching, taking your phone calls. In the meantime, be good, be safe, hug your loved ones. We'll talk to you guys next week. We are clear. All right, guys. All right, Jess, you want to go?
Sure.
All right, let me get off. All right, guys. Everybody have a happy new year. Be safe, be well, wear a mask. And we will talk to you guys next week. We have no show this Saturday, so we will talk to you guys next week. Be well and be safe. Bye-bye.
See you later.